and we are taking that initiative. So there are various things you should know about, and I'm glad all of you are there. So let me first thing is congratulate you for your 12th standard results and making us proud. So hearty congratulations to all of you. And I hand over this to now our Vice Principal, Dr. Chana Mishra. She will tell you about this NEP.
Thank you,
and
sir.
How we are going to implement.
Thank you, sir. Very good afternoon to all the participants here, and Shenoy sir for taking this initiative and to bring everybody on one platform to make understand about the context of NEP and its implementation at Jai Hind College. It's been remarkable under Vadia sir to have embarked on the journey for implementing the NEP implementation, NEP 2020 implementation at Jai Hind College. We have reorganized our programs as per the directions and the vision of the NEP 2020. So, dear students, first of all, as sir mentioned, hearty congratulations to you all and warm welcome over here for this orientation session. Now, all of you must be worried as to how to get the admissions done in your undergraduate BA program or any other programs that you wish to join. So first thing we want to make it clear is that for BA, joining for BA and degree arts, we don't have any entrance exam as yet. So this is a good thing. All of you are warmly welcomed here in our college, and on the basis of merit, the list will be compiled. It's very important for every one of you to understand what is the NEP 2020 bringing in store for us, and for particularly transformational education in higher education that we are going to see amidst us. So let me first project a presentation here and to make you understand the basics of NEP. Then we will go about the admissions process and the options available in the arts and social sciences faculty. So you can decide about your options, and what will be the process of registering for ABC, Academic Bank of Credits. You would have heard about it so much, but let me explain it to you today on this particular platform. So let me share it here, the presentation first. Shenoy sir, is the presentation visible? Everybody can see it?
Visible.
Yes, thank you. So this is the FY UGP that we are talking about. In this year, 2023 and 24, what we are going to implement under NEP is the 4-year undergraduate program, which is visualized by the NEP from this academic year. Now, what is this particular thing that we are talking about, FYUGP? So NEP, National Education Policy, was passed by our Honorable Prime Minister and the Ministry of Human Resource Development in 2020. And this program is now being actively implemented to transform the higher education system in India. So this policy visions a complete overhauling and re-energizing of the higher education, and the basic features that we will observe under this is, firstly, that our education will no more remain very arts oriented or science oriented or commerce oriented. It will become multidisciplinary and holistic. So the 4-year undergraduate program, which is being implemented at Jai Hind College from this year, is going to provide you multidisciplinary education, and the curriculum is designed as per the directions of the statutes of UGC and the Mumbai University. So it provides for multiple entry and exit system. It is hoping to create a kind of a blended education where you can also use digital education. You can use online and offline, both kinds of lectures. There cannot be any rigid separation between arts, science, and commerce. And there will be a lot of emphasis on hands-on training, on research, etc. So this is what has been visualized by the National Education Policy 2020. Another document which is very important to be looked at is the National Higher Education Qualification Framework. Looking at the needs of the economy and particularly the jobs that we are looking for, it is very important that we start getting those skills which will put us in the industry and in the right jobs that we aspire to be in. So for this document has been created, NHEQF, and it is bringing the national occupational standards and skills into the focus. So this is being brought side by side to what we mentioned, the national education policy. So the NEP document plus the NHEQF document, plus there is something called NCRF also, which I'm going to show you here, NCRF, which is level wise. We are seeing that what kind of qualification the students can get after the school, after the class 12th, so that they are placed in the industry properly, is the focus of the higher education system today. Now, looking at the salient features of this document, one very important feature is that it is going to blend in the academic as well as the skill qualification frameworks. So the distinction between general education and the vocational education is actually being removed, and there is greater integration now. There will be more flexible pathways. There will be multiple exit options also, which I'm going to explain one by one. And there is provision of having, in the curriculum, arts, sports, technical education, apart from studying the arts or the social sciences in which you aspire to join in. So the 4-year undergraduate program that we see here, the first aspect is that what kind of degrees are there and what kind of certifications will be there. So in the 4-year, the first year, if one completes, a student completes first year of study, out of the 4 years, the student is eligible to get a certificate in the chosen field of study. If 2 years are completed, then it is a diploma, which means that 4 semesters, if the student would have studied, then a diploma is given to the student in case the student cannot pursue further till the degree by under any circumstances. But preferably a bachelor's degree is something which everybody aspires to have. And we have 2 options for this over here. One is a 3-year bachelor degree and the other is a 4-year bachelor degree. So the 3-year bachelor degree is the current system that we have, and in which there will be 6 semesters and the program of study will be designed accordingly. Whereas the 8th semester 4-year honors degree or honors with research degree, which again I'm going to explain to you, is something which is brought in new feature under NEP. So from this year, all students across India will get the option of doing 3-year degree program or 4-year degree program. If you do 4-year degree program, then minimum CGPA that is required at the end of the 3rd year to join the 4th year is 7.5 CGPA. So anybody with 7.5 CGPA, which is your cumulative grade at the end of the 3 years, will be eligible to join the 4th year. And suppose in the 4th year, you're also undertaking a 12 credits research project, intensive research project, then you will graduate with honors with research. So you have 3 kinds of degrees. In fact, you have 3-year degree, which is with major and minor subjects. Then you have 4-year degree with honors program. And you have a 4-year degree with honors with research. So if you love Jai Hind all this while, this is your time and you can stay put with us for another 4 years that you wish to be at Jai Hind College. Now the features that we see here, again, once again, I'm coming back to this, is multidisciplinary and holistic education, which means that there will be components which you will be studying from humanities, from social sciences, from natural sciences, and from commerce. Until now, it was that somebody who joined the arts would only study arts. Somebody who joined sciences would only study sciences. but now it is going to be holistic education. So there will be some aspects of sciences which you will study, something which is manageable, not very difficult, and which we require in every day. And even the knowledge about commerce and business, which is now very important, or IT. Without IT and digital education, we cannot do anything today. And therefore, those all aspects will be blended here. Then we have flexible curricular structures. So you can choose your certain subjects in minors, in majors, and this is where the student-centric approach is being brought about. The third aspect is, for everything that you are doing, there are credits. So whether you are going to do a community service or a value-based education, or you are going to learn the language skills or the communication skills, your credits will be given to that if you are attending the theory and the tutorial and the practical lectures. Very important to understand here is that without attendance, one cannot seek the credits. And therefore, it will be very important aspect. Now, the focus on vocational education is the skills education that we are talking about. And the last aspect is research. Now, one of the major areas that we see here today is about, the disciplinary knowledge that we are looking at, very important. Then critical thinking skills, analytical reasoning skills. It's very important to learn teamwork. Reflective thinking has to be done, that one must go back and think whether, these aspects are appropriate, or problem solving requires a new kind of thinking, out of box thinking. Then we have research related skills, scientific reasoning, a multicultural competence, because one is working in a multicultural environment nowadays, and whether you can have the leadership skills. And it is our duty to ensure and to see that the students pick up the leadership skills and qualities. So all this shows that the higher education is not going to be theoretical. It is going to be more practical based. It is looking at building outcomes and competencies in the students. Further to this, the NCRF, what it has done is, from the school to the higher education, till the time the doctorate is done, the levels have been defined. What are these levels? The levels are competency levels, skills levels that you may acquire. So in the primary and middle school levels, it is credit level 1. In the 8th class, it is credit level 2. And then by 0.5 every year of learning, the credit level increases. So secondary and senior secondary levels, you will see that it is 2.5. And class 10th is level 3. Class 11th is 3.5. And class 12th is level 4. So your degree college is situated between 4.5, level 4.5 to 6. That is the level that you're going to study, 4.5. So what does that mean? It means that you will be provided skills and competencies based on the curricular framework that we have chosen to bring you to the level of qualification of 4.5, 5.0, which has been given by the NCRF, that is the National Credit Framework, defined by the Government of India to ensure greater mobility, greater skilling, and greater job-oriented education. The reason for that is currently we have jobs which require specialized skills, and we do not have enough skills among the students because we have followed generally the Macaulay's model of education. So we need to move towards more skilling, and that is the focus of NCRF. So this is the chart which you can see the levels increasing here. And as you can see on the second block, 4-year UG with honors, and you can see here 3-year UG, the levels are between 4.5 to 6, where you are going to be in degree. And that is the way the curriculum has been designed. What does it mean? It means that if you are going for any internship, you're going for any skilling, you're going for any project work, you're having any field visit, you will earn credits on that. And if you have partially been doing online education on certain things which are permitted by the college, and certain courses in offline mode, both will be counted, and this will only be with the permission of the college authorities. Then if you see the qualification title here also, certificate, diploma, bachelor's degree, like that, you have all the credits defined here. So for 4 years, the credit structure, the total credit that a student has to get is 176. And for a 3-year, it is 132. Now, if you look at the other very important aspect of NEP, students, it is a student-centric policy. It is hoping that the students can get credits from doing the courses and the activities which they choose. And for this, it is very important that you get registered with the academic bank of credits. Just like you have a bank for keeping your money, right? You have here a bank of credits where everything that you're doing as a course, as a tutorial, as a practical, as a field project, as a skills training, or as internship will all be going into this bank, into your account. So 176 credits, when we say for 4 years, your credits are getting stored here. But how will this happen? This will happen only when you register with the ABC. So every student who gets admission in Jai Hind College and is confirmed admission and post the fees payment, you will have to register on an urgent basis, on a priority basis with the ABC. And this ABC will recognize your credits. So when suppose you have done 4 courses of 4 credits, now when are you going to keep that with you? So it goes straight into the bank. The institution from where you have done it will verify that yes, this student has done these 4 courses of 4 credits. So if you did internship of 4 credits, how are you going to store the credits? So again, that credit will go into the bank, and the institution where you are enrolled, that is our college, will be validating it, and your account will be there. So anytime that you wish to know how many credits I have earned, you can see here. And therefore, there is a progression which is created, and it is very important, students, that you do not miss this. This is going to be a very important feature. So how does the ABC work? So once you have taken the admissions, we will, compulsorily be overseeing that every one of you who has got the admission must open the ABC account. So the student first creates the ABC ID, then the ID has to be shared with the college. Okay, and that's where the college will validate it, and that's where your credits are getting stored. So the student registers with their mobile number, and please note that Aadhaar card number, the number which you have given in the Aadhaar card, and your name will be important here to be entered. And then every student will have a unique ABC ID, unique. So your friend will not have the same ABC ID. So it will be each one having a unique ID. So when the student, is doing this registration, you will get all the information user-friendly. It's very user-friendly, and you can just go there and register yourself. Once you have registered, you need to inform to the college. Where will you inform? So at the time of your confirmation of the admission, we will give you an email ID on which you will have to share your ABC ID. Now, coming to the curricular framework and how is it designed, the 4-year undergraduate program at Jai Hind College. So in arts, it is 4 major subjects that we are offering. That is Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Bachelor of Arts in English Literature, Bachelor of Arts in History, and Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. So if you look at the credit framework here, it is going to be like this. This is very important to be understood. We have major subjects and minor subjects. And then we have open elective, then there is a vocational, there's an ability enhancement, and there's an on-job training, field project, community engagement, and co-curricular or research projects, which will be counted under this. So every semester is going to have 22 credits. And as promised by the NEP and as being implemented at our college in the same spirit, we are ensuring that you are not going to get the flavor of only one subject. So this is your core discipline which you will choose. That is your major discipline. And here you have 4 credits, for instance, mentioned. Now, when you say 4 credits, you will have to attend 4 hours in arts, in social sciences I'm talking about, which will comprise of theory and tutorial lectures, or theory and practical if it is a paper of psychology. So if this is the way you have to go about, then it is very important to understand that if somebody is only attending 1 hour out of 4, then the person is not going to get the credits. The 4 credits will not be given to the student. So it is very important that you attend full majors lectures, full, minor lectures, open elective, etc. Now the majors is the discipline which you're going to choose. And for the first 4 semesters, if you look at here, I don't know whether my cursor is visible. Semester 1, 2, and 3, and 4. These 4 semesters, if you look at, these are mandatory courses of majors. So anybody who is coming to degree arts or degree science or degree commerce at JHC College will have to choose major subject as one, and then minor subject will be one, which is not the same subject that you're choosing. Suppose you chose economics major in arts, then the minor subjects for such a student will be psychology, will be history, will be political science, will be philosophy, and English. So other than the majors, whichever subjects are there in arts, they will be your minor. So that you have to choose, and the seats are limited for every minor and every major, which I'm going to project at the end and show you that the seats are very limited, and we have total seats of 240 at our college in arts. So it is very important to follow the steps for admissions and on priority to fill up your forms and to make sure that you're filling up your form correctly. The third aspect of this credit framework is the open elective. Now, what is this open elective? It means that if there's an art student and who is doing major and minor in arts, has now the option to choose an elective from, say, for instance, IT. From IT, you want to do something in office management, Microsoft Office you want to learn. Or you want to learn, for instance, stock markets. Or you want to learn, for instance, tax laws. And that is coming in open elective. Then you can choose one of these courses over here, or international relations, which will be brought by some departments that will be open to the sciences and commerce. It will not be open to the arts over here, but international relations will come in minors as well. So you will get a choice to join over there as well. So in open electives, when we are looking at, it could be critical thinking skills which are coming in SEC. And in open elective, it could be certain philosophies which could be offered to other streams, whereas sciences can offer certain open electives to us, and commerce can offer certain electives to us. And those electives baskets will be going up in the prospectus, and one will have to choose from that. But please remember, in the admission form, you don't need to mention this. In the admission form, you're only choosing major and minor. The rest of the things we will be telling you after your admissions. So open elective, which ones you can choose, we will advise you there. And vocational skills, which one you will choose, we can advise you over there. An ability enhancement course is something which is actually languages. So it will be English language, it will be communication skills, and in Hindi, or we are also hoping to bring in Marathi and Sindhi. So these languages will be available to be studied under ability enhancement course, which is a compulsory component. So please note that every student will now have to choose a major, will have to choose a minor in the form. And open electives baskets will be there from commerce, from IT and science, and we will have to choose, or the students in arts will have to choose from that basket. The vocational skills course and the skill enhancing courses which are there, there will be a basket. And we will be there to help you out, to advise you which skills you want to choose, and you can take one of these courses. Ability enhancement course, which is language-based courses, which will be all compulsory. Then there are three components in this: ability enhancement, value education, and Indian knowledge systems. So Indian knowledge system is something which a new education policy or national education policy has been emphasizing. It is very important to know the country and its traditions and its heritage and culture and its rich legacy before we also look at the world. But it is also important to understand the Indian knowledge systems which have been created, because largely it is the Western knowledge systems which have predominated. So this has been brought about here to open up the minds of the students and to make sure that we are also incorporating the Indian knowledge systems here. And the value education courses focus on building up ethics, for instance, or life skills will be there. There will be human rights, based value education. So all those aspects will be covered in the value education. Shinoy sir, is it going fine? Is it understandable?
Yes, ma'am. I think you can keep 5-10 minutes at the end to
for the queries and for the
queries. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So then we have on-job training, there is field project, there's community engagement, co-curricular. Students love to do co-curricular, cultural programs, you want to do sports, etc. So everything is getting factored in over here. And from semester 2, they are also getting credits. In semester 1, there is no credit, but in the semester 2, there will be credit. So even if you are a part of the NSS or you're part of the NCC, you will be getting credits out here. And that's how the students are going to benefit. So the first year to the fourth year, every year, the total of the credits is 22 credits at the end of the semester. And at the end of the 4 years, you would have earned 176 credits. And where are these credits going? To the academic bank of credits, because you have registered there. And the moment it is 132 credits at the end of the third year, you can graduate without honors, or you can graduate with honors in the fourth year with 176 credits. Now, if we look at the combinations, the major, minor, and other courses, which I've already explained to you, there will be research project in honors, which will be of 12 credits. But if it is non-honors, course that we are looking at, then in the third year, there is a research methodology course, which will be compulsory for every student who is doing a degree program, even if of 3 years. Then value education, professional ethics, life skills courses, these all will be there. And you will have very rounded curriculum, which will help you as a personality to also become very remarkable. Now, if you look at the single major and the minor, this is very important to be understood, that your 50% of the total credits is coming from majors. So majors, you will have to choose in the first year. However, suppose by any chance in a case 1 or 2 or 3 people do not like majors at the end of the first year and they would want to switch from minor to the major, it is possible, but only in certain circumstances it will be agreed upon. if you see the vocational education means that there will be theory lectures, there could be some mentorship, there could be some demonstrations, there could be some assignments, tutorials, there could be on-job training, and this all indicating that there could be blended learning in vocational education training and skilling. Now, Indian knowledge system, what exactly will be covering? We'll be covering Indian philosophy, Indian architecture, Indian mathematics, Vedic mathematics, for instance, is there, and there are other prodigies, Indian prodigies who have been in mathematics. So we will come to know about those traditions, grammar, then you have the logic aspect, politics and economy. So this all will come from the Indian traditions, or rather the Indian knowledge system, and this all can be incorporated in the first year. So every student will have to study this. Environmental education is also going to be a very important aspect. So this will be covered in value enhancement courses or value education courses. There will be focus on health and wellness and yoga. And subsequently, we also see that your yoga, sports, games, games might be, it may be only national games that we are looking at the participation and all, but we have to factor in still on that aspect. But NCC, NSS, yoga, sports, these all will be very important. Now, I'm stopping the presentation here, and once again, focusing on, just a second, I will share this Excel. See, this is the grid that we have put it over there in the presentation. And as you can see here, the 6 credits in the first semester will be split up into AEC, IKS, and VEC. Likewise, if there are 4 credits here under vocational and skill, 2 will be vocational and 2 will be skill enhancement courses. And the idea is that at the end of the first year, the student would have disciplinary knowledge through the majors, an occupational track or additional knowledge through the minors. There is exposure to sciences and commerce other than the stream in which the student has trained or has chosen, and is also getting vocational, and in the second semester getting exposed to the co-curricular as well. So this makes it a very holistic education, and this is what is the vision of the NEP, and Jai Hind College is actively in the process of implementing it, and we welcome you all to join this program. Now, if I just can project the notice here for admission, I will explain that as well and show you the seats and the combinations which are available, after which we will open the floor for the questions. Now, if you see here, all students who are applying for the Jai Hind College admission for degree admissions, they are required to compulsorily enroll on the university portal. This is very important. Before submitting the college admission form, you need to go on the university portal, and you have to fill up this pre-admission online registration form. This is the site, and the notice is already up on the website, and you can download it and keep it for your reference. Also, please obtain the login password and everything, and put your name correctly, fill up all the details there. Then come to the Jai Hind College website and the admission form here, and fill up the Jai Hind Radical form. And please upload the relevant documents. This is very important, because if you don't upload your relevant documents, your form will not be considered as valid. And if a student is applying for more than one program, every form has to be filled up separately. So please remember, there is a 2-step filling up of the form. One is to go to the university portal, and the pre-admission online registration with the university is most important. The second is to go to the Jai Hind Radical form site and fill up the college form. Then the dates are very important to be kept in mind. But before that, please notice that this is the code which is to be chosen at the Mumbai University portal. If you don't choose this, you will get some other college. Okay, so it's very important to see that FYBA 10001, BA autonomous with credits, and this is the Faculty of Arts. So this is how your course of BA will be appearing on Mumbai University portal, and please click on this to fill up your form. If you have any queries regarding admissions, then you can send us an email on this, and we will answer you over there. There is a team, and we will be answering over there any queries that you have here. Is that clear? And here you have this SAIL and online submission forms. We have already opened it up. Please see, and I hope you are doing the needful. The first merit list will be out, it's mentioned here, on 19th, and then subsequently the second merit list on 28th, and the third on 6th. So please do not miss the important dates. Please also remember that these are the documents to be kept in handy. For the HSC students, the copy of 12th mark sheet only here, and for the other boards, you have also these requirements, the leaving certificate, the prima facie eligibility letter, which have to be kept in ready. You can't do incomplete filling. Please note, if you do only one document and expect that the form is valid, it will not be considered valid. For Sindhi minority category, it is very important to have the Sindhi Panchayat certificate and the affidavit. In fact, it is plus, it is not optional. Both are important. So please keep all both the things ready. And for any reserved category, again, the certificates are very important. For the sports and the cultural category, there will be a team to evaluate the validity and the bona fide credentials of the certificate. So please submit the certificates in time. If there is a gap and a student wishes to apply for degree, it is very important to have the affidavit over here for education gap certificate, and this needs to be uploaded also, and it has to be brought in when the hard copy is being submitted and being verified by us in the college. Thank you. I think I've covered mostly all the aspects. There is, I think, one aspect which is about the seats. I'll just project that. 1 minute, sir. This in degree college arts, BA Arts is having these many seats. In majors, in history, there are 45 seats. And in minor, there is 30. Please remember that a student who is opting for majors history cannot fill in minor history. The minor has to come then from these subjects. If a student is doing history majors, I'm repeating again, please understand, then you can't fill in or choose in the form minor subject as history. You will have to choose from the rest of the options which are available for art students. If you are an economics student, for instance, then you will choose from history and you will choose from the rest of the options. So economics won't be applicable to the students as minor. I hope this is clear. It's very important to be understood that you fill up the form correctly. And as you can see that 240 seats, we have limited seats in each subject. So please do not wait for the last day to fill up the form, and kindly do the needful if you wish to stay with Jai Hind. And the journey can be for 4 years. Please remember, it is not just the 3 years. Thank you.
Ma'am, what if the number of students applied per subject? Yeah.
Sir, 1 minute. Sir is saying something. Yeah.
Dear students, if you are Jai Hind students, because I know once the link has been gone to you, you may have shared, and some of the outsiders also may be present. They wish to be Jai Hindite. Okay. So I will say definitely we look forward to the students coming to Jai Hind College. but you are in-house students, those who have passed from the Jain College. Now, you will be eligible to take admission in the BA course because you are from the humanity and you can take BA Arts. Now, these particular seats which are there, as a number is limited, so they will go on the merit. So when you will apply for the BA Arts, definitely at that particular time, your applications have to be submitted. Then the scrutiny will be done and the allotment will be given, even for the major and or minor. That you have to understand. It is not that you are only from the, because you are from the Jain College, all will get, say, history, all will get psychology, economics. That will not be case. It is the priority basis, but at the same time, merit basis. That you have to understand. Second thing is, if you wish to apply for the other courses, then you will be considered as an outsider. This particular thing is explicitly explained in the admission notice. And self-finance courses, to which if you want to apply and you are interested in, definitely there is a session tomorrow about the self-finance courses. You can attend that also. Yeah. Thank you. Srinath sir.
Yes, Srinath.
Yeah. In case the student's application for a subject exceeds the allotted number, so at what context and when they will get to know, because some students may not get the
Srinath
subject
sir,
which they are. Yeah.
Just now I explained this particular merit list will be put up of the Jain student, no?
Yeah.
That is what I said. Scrutiny will be done.
No, sir. My point is, do they have to reapply again, or with the same form they can continue?
No,
See,
so
because
in the
they've already
form
filled the
itself,
form.
Sir, in the form itself, the major minor will be indicated. Then we will get the list of major minor. And on the basis of merit and the availability of the seats.
I understood. Somebody is applied for economics, but not getting economics on the base of merit. But then you will be offering him some other subject.
Yes.
But they've already mentioned economics. But
Yeah,
do they have to rectify? Do they have to refill the form, or only that form will be, whatever the form which they submitted?
Same form.
Yeah.
Only thing is that counseling will be there.
Yeah.
That time it will be rectified.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
There are some questions on the chat which I would like to answer. First is, what about French? So please note that French is not AEC. Ability enhancement courses mean here English or modern Indian languages. So French is going as open elective. And as open elective, one can choose French. And that is something where you will get a chance to study French. Then the second question is, while filling out the form, there's no option for Sindhi minority. Is it so? We will check that.
And for the Jain students, they will be considered as regular students.
So even if you're in-house, they'll be considered regular students, right?
They are in-house students. They will be in-house students.
So there's a category which they can fill up regular.
But yeah, they can fill up Sindhi. They can mention that. But they will be at this stage. They will be in-house.
Okay. So even the Sindhi students have to mention regular.
Yeah, means they will mention in-house Sindhi also.
In-house. Okay.
They will see. If you are Sindhi, you will fill up the form Sindhi, but also you are in-house.
Right.
Yeah.
About the BMM degree, tomorrow you'll get the information. Then what are the combinations available? I will just show you here. Does Jai Hind have an option for dual degree from two separate institutes? So as of now, we are starting with one degree, and we will subsequently let you know as we implement dual degree system. Good afternoon here. Sindhi students should fill admission in in-house quota or Sindhi quota. So that is in-house quota. You'll have to fill up.
And also Sindhi should be mentioned.
So in-house and Sindhi, both you have to mention.
And regarding the Sindhi, if you have submitted to the college earlier certificate, you can submit the Xerox.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So please keep the documents ready, students from Sindhi minority. And there is a question,
Because this will be required for the record.
Right, sir. There's a question, sir. The college application form mark sheet number is asked. So what do we do if we haven't received the mark sheet?
So if you don't receive the mark sheet till the submission date, then you can keep it blank and you can fill the marks. And the time of the admission you can, because we have data of yours.
Right. And there is a question, can I major in economics with minor in psychology? So the answer is yes, you can. And someone is asking, I want to go for BMM and also apply for in-house BA Arts. So please note, for BMM, there is an entrance exam. And if you would have filled up that entrance exam form, then you will be eligible for it. For BA Arts, it is on the basis of your class 12th marks, and the merit list will be compiled on that basis. Also, she is asking, sir, can I reserve in BA and then wait for BMM list to be out?
Yeah, it is very important that you take admission for the BA. And of course, as an in-house student, that is your priority. And BMM entrance exam you can give. And so BMM, let me tell you, all of you, that if you are interested in BMM or BMS and you are planning to apply, or your friends, we are extending the date by 1 or 2 days. So if you have not filled the form, make sure that you fill the form in time so that you will not get disappointed for not filling the form.
Sir, there is a question, can I shift to or apply for the self-finance courses? So once they have taken the admissions in BA, it will be...
Once they have taken the admission, then they will have opportunity. Suppose their name comes in the BMS list of BMM, because exam happens and of course admission they get, or their name comes in the merit list, because they will not be considered as in-house. BMM and BMS